Have you heard the words empty your mind? Well, if you're a regular practitioner of internal arts, yoga, or meditation, most likely before you start your session, your teacher has told you, relax and empty your mind, right? Unfortunately, for some beginners, and if they are joining an ongoing class, most likely emptying the mind is a concept that is not very deeply examined, and not much of the time is spent explaining how to achieve this emptying the mind. But today I'm going to show you a very simple method that I have found and proven very effective to emptying the mind and help me ease into the practice and forget about everything except my practice. So let's start. First, you need to grab a bunch of paper and a pen. And this technique is also known as a worry journal. Yeah, it's basically that. We're gonna unload or unburden our mind into the paper. So we're gonna start by writing down everything that is worrying us today. Maybe we had a bad day today at school, at work, at the street. Maybe we got caught up in traffic and we just realized something. Maybe we're not feeling very good. Maybe we received some not very good news. So everything, we're gonna be writing it down with as much detail as possible. You can pause the video for a minute and then we can continue. When you finish, then you're gonna write everything that is provoking some anxiety in your life or excitement about the future or something that needs to be done in the near future. So maybe tonight you have a date, or tomorrow is your first day at work, or you just achieved something amazing and you want to share with the world. Well, write it down and with as much detail as possible. You can pause the video and then we can continue. And finally, you have to write down everything that you have to do after this session or after your practice session. That means if you have to go to the grocery shop, if you have to send an important email, if you have to reply to a text or a phone call, then write it down, and again with as much detail as possible, and you'll be getting ready to actually empty in your mind. What will happen is, after you finish, is that everything that was burned in your mind is now downloaded into the paper. And in this case, paper won't forget, so you can put it aside. You'll be sure that when you finish, even though you go in your internal trip, you'll come back and everything you need to remember is in there. Of course, if you want to get rid of your worries and your excitements and your anxiety, just tear the paper out and throw it away. Keep only your to-do list. That will help you feel very at peace. This list is also very useful to do it before going to sleep. It's very similar as in meditation. We want to go to sleep with the less burden possible in our head, so we don't continue to come back in the mind from the backlog and remembering, oh, I need to remember about this. Oh, I need to remember about this. Especially if you're a creative person, maybe at night your brain will start shooting out some ideas. Take a minute, take the breath, and start writing down all your super fantastic ideas, and then go to sleep or go to practice. This will help not only to keep your mind at ease, but also, especially if you're going to sleep, if at some point you wake up during the night, going back to sleep again as easy as before. So hopefully this tip will help you. Practice it very often, especially before you start your practice or going to sleep, and you'll see the difference when your teacher says, okay, now let's relax and empty the mind. That will help you very much. Thank you and hope to see you in the next class.